Hi, this is Dylan Kramer with the Kramer Mortgage Team at Silverton Mortgage. I wanted to have a quick chat today, talk a little bit about the biggest question we always get with rates rising in this market, and that is people call us up and ask, hey, what's your rate? And the answer is just not as simple as everybody thinks it is. People have been kind of trained, and it's that all they know when they call up to say, hey, what's your rate? And the answer is, well, it depends. And we're not really trying to be disingenuous when that happens, but there are several factors that go into setting an interest rate. What your credit score is one of the most important ones. How big of a down payment you're making on the house, or what the loan to value ratio is, also has a big impact and can impact your interest rate from an eighth of a point to as much as a half a point. So we're not really being disingenuous when we say, hey, you know what, it depends. And too often people call up and say, hey, you know what, you're not giving me a straight answer. And the problem is that there are lots of companies in the marketplace, and they advertise on the radio, and they're in call centers, and they'll tell you either through inexperience because they hire people that don't know any better, or by strategy because they know if they tell you an interest rate today, but then your credit score comes in lower later, or the appraised value of the property isn't what we thought it was going to be, that you're kind of stuck with them. You've already paid a few $100 for an appraisal. They are in a situation where you've gone through the hoop jumping to set the mortgage up. And because of all of that, you're unlikely to discover the motivation to switch lenders and get that best deal when you could have earlier. So they kind of rely on that business model of misrepresentation by omission. Let's not call it lying by omission, but misrepresentation. And it's a thing. It's a real thing. And it's a thing to be careful of, because the most important thing for everybody is, hey, you know what? You don't know that you found the wrong mortgage lender until it's probably too late to do something about it. So be careful. Talk to a lender that you know, like, and trust, and understand most of all that it's really, really difficult. I would say impossible to get a firm commitment without knowing your value, without knowing the credit score, and putting that information forward in a way that's going to get you the most accurate quote possible. Otherwise, you might be surprised later and not like it. So hope this helps. Have a great week, everybody.